It's the Florence day trip day today. So we just come from a villa to Poggibonsi train station. Trying to sort out the car parking now. Nikki and Chris are on that, so me and Beth are on train ticket duty. Yeah, it's about an hour, I think, from Poggibonsi to Florence. €8.10 each.
Not shabby.
Lovely. We have arrived in Florence. That's an hour train from Poggibonsi. €8 each way. So
Quick, actually.
not too bad, yeah, went very quick. So just on our way now to meet Beth's brother Tim and girlfriend Hayley, and we're doing a bike tour. So should be pretty fun.
All the sites.
Yeah, they're e-bikes, so we won't have to put in hopefully too much effort on a hot day like this.
And they provide their own helmets, so...
I don't actually know that.
They do.
How do you know that?
Well, we'll confirm that when we get there.
Yeah, so hopefully there's helmets. I mean, safety first and all that. So yeah, hopefully it'll be a good little quick way to see all the sights. This is the whip that we're working with for the duration of the tour for the next couple of hours. See there, it's got a handy bottle storage. Just got the racing tyres on it. 0 to 100 in 4 seconds, I think he said. So yeah, it's pretty nippy. It's got a little gauge here. You can turn up the speed, hold down the speed, but we're keeping it on max.
Here are no original because in the Second War there are American, English, Australian to the left, my left, to the right to this, German, Italian to the right.
So currently on the bike tour, it's just been riddled with problems, to be honest, but walking over a bridge, and we've got the River Arno there, and that is the famous bridge, it's Ponte Vecchio, I believe, so like the oldest bridge here, I think. So yeah, might have a little wander around that or over that later, but it looks absolutely rammed, so it's got hassled there to buy a little bracelet. But yeah, so what I've also learned so far is that I think Pisa put a tax on salt, and so in Florence they don't have any salt on their bread because they didn't want to pay the tax. A little fact for you as well. And what else? So I don't know if you can see, but just down there there's like a little extension on the flat that kind of doesn't touch the floor, but it comes out and then up like that. Apparently that's so people can extend their homes and they don't have to pay tax on the added space because it's not touching the floor. And the reason for the intermission on the bike tour is because one of the women's bikes isn't working, so they had to fetch someone to bring a new bike down. So yeah, dramas. It's a bit chaotic, to be honest. There's a lot of cars and a lot of people about today, so riding a bike through the busy streets hasn't been the best so far, but hopefully once we get out the middle of the city centre, it might be a little bit better. So after a short ride up a hill, thank God for the e-bikes, we've arrived at Michelangelo Square. So yeah, this should be having the views look unreal. So down there is the bridge that I just filmed, and the bridge behind it is the one that I was standing on, so I'm quite far. Right, bike tour finished. Right, Beth, thoughts? She's not happy, she's stressed, I think.
I'm a little bit stressed because you're cycling through the streets where there's people everywhere. No one gives a fuck, excuse my French. And
We'll have to bleep that
am I
out.
allowed to swear?
We'll have to bleep that out.
And obviously we're like almost an hour late. My bike You have
A few moments later.
right, keep going. And because he was late, I just thought, so I stopped, didn't I?
But I mean, we went and see a nice little view from
The view was definitely well.
top of the hill. That was probably the best part. I'm not sure how you would get up there otherwise. The walk would probably be pretty long, I reckon. So yeah, but you could probably just rent a bike on your own. But even so, just in the centre bit, it's very busy. I mean, it's a Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday and it's absolutely rammed still. So God knows what it would be like on a weekend as well, like 10 times worse. But yeah, 5 stars from Beth, and I'll give it a 4.9, I reckon. What made you the angriest, would you say?
What made me angry?
The angriest?
Silvia ha detto 70.
I don't like waiting.
No?
I feel like he didn't really read the room, read the group, you know? You want to stop by...
He had a schedule to stick to though, you know?
Did he? Did he stick to a schedule?
Yeah.
Did he?
Only an hour late, but
Yeah,
I'd say he
exactly.
stuck to it pretty
Hour
well.
late and rushing through all places.
He wasn't Russian.
He was.
He wasn't Russian.
Rushing, you big old fool. You don't have to do it.
Right, the bike tour has led us to shots of tequila.
Went in.
Right, a bit peckish, so come to here, which is just off the side of that. A sandwich.
Uno Giotto.
Right, so this is Fontana del Porcellino. It's a little boar. And apparently if you rub its nose, you get a return trip to Florence. If you put a coin in its mouth and it goes into the little grate, which is down there, then you get good luck, I think it was. Was it good luck, Chris?
Good
did I
luck,
say?
good luck,
I think it was
good luck,
yeah.
Into the
Right.
grate there.
Hey! Go, Chris. Last time lucky. Yeah, give it a rub first. Ah.
Doomed.
Beth's going to give the old boar a go. You got to rub its nose. Right, you're coming back. You've made it back, all right? And now walking across the Ponte Vecchio, which is the bridge that we see earlier. Not as busy as I thought, to be fair. So the plan is now, just had a few drinks at like a little cafe, which was over that bridge of the Ponte Vecchio. There's a horse that's galloping towards me.
There's no good luck coming my way.
So yeah, the plan is that we're just gonna go and have a walk now to this little food market, hopefully, and then after that we're going for some food with the rest of like Beth's family.
Got an Irish pub.
Is it just me as well, or do these buildings just look like a little bit like fake? Like they're just a bit of cardboard.
They don't fit with the rest of the aesthetics, I think.
Ah, it looks strange. It does just look like a little bit of cardboard, and they've just like spray painted those little lines on it for it to make it look like a building.
Look at that.
God, would you look at that? Don't you just want to dunk your head under there? Just get your tongue. All in there, yeah, lovely. If you want a bag, or a leather good, this is the place to go to. I heard it's buttery soft. Good prices as well. Best price. Well, that was the food market. Wasn't there for very long at all, to be honest, because you've got to go and meet Beth's family for dinner. But it would be good to have a bit of lunch there, I think. They had loads of little food options and kind of like benches all around the middle that you could sit and you just have a little wander towards the different the different vendors and get a drink and food and dessert and stuff. So yeah, if you're a foodie, then definitely got to check that out. I think. Don't think in that last clip I actually said what it was called. So it's called Mercato Centrale. Add that one to your list. This is the restaurant view for the evening. Can't go wrong. Right, we're going for, is it peach boats?
This is pear boats with goat's cheese.
Yeah, and then a peach salad with burrata, was it? Burrata, yeah, lovely. And the beers. Feed me.
That's on your vlog. That might have to come with a warning. Beautiful.
Didn't really film too much at the restaurant last night. Only got the starters, and then all the other food just got demolished. But it was banging food. Recommend that restaurant. I'll try and find the name of it and put it on the little clip that I had previously. But it was about a 15-minute drive out of Florence. So if you got a car or if you want to get a taxi up there or something, really worth it. The view was unreal. I got from mains, I'd like a bit of pork, but I'd probably say get the steak because I tried the steaks and the steaks were banging. So I kind of regretted my choice of mains, but well, it's one of those things. Florence in general was decent. I did like it there. It was so busy, so busy. On the bike tour wasn't really ideal, having to manoeuvre the bikes through all the crowds of people, so maybe wouldn't recommend to do something like that. A little walking tour if you want to do that might be a little bit better. But when we finish the bike tour, when we come back to the Duomo, the queues were absolutely outrageous. So I don't know if you can get like a skip the queue ticket or something like that, but I'd say, yeah, be prepared to queue for a long time if you want to do the kind of like museums and Duomo and stuff like that in Florence. So I'd also say it was probably like a bit more expensive than the other places we've been so far. So Siena and San Gimignano, kind of expected really when you go into a bit of a bigger city. The prices were a bit higher for food and drinks and bits, especially kind of around the main attractions, but there was a lot of kind of shops to go in and bits like that, so definitely kind of spend some time there, having a little wander around and exploring the area, and also definitely try and go up to Michelangelo's Square. That was our day in Florence. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to see some more content around Tuscany, then make sure you check out the other videos on my channel, and also make sure you subscribe.